Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse. Today, Tuesday, March 14th, 2023. Now, yesterday saw the determination after years, months, and then months of actual trials, Saipov, the man who killed 8 and injured more, driving a Home Depot truck, pickup truck, down the West Side Highway in Tribeca. Well, after all of that time, the jury found almost all of the aggravating factors, and then on the key questions, do you give death or life imprisonment? They just didn't answer at all. Well, the default is life in prison. And so he'll be sentenced to the automatic life in prison and be on his way to ADX, Lawrence, Colorado. Supermax. We're going to continue. What I want to say about this is that as promised and as predicted, moments after the decision or non-decision, which was a decision, Inner City Press published a booklet, but it's actually a book. Terror in Tribeca / Murderers Mitigation, Saipov and the SDNY. And it covers the case from its beginning to its end and beyond. And some side things into Uzbekistan, the corruption of the United Nations, the death penalty generally. So check it out. It's on Amazon. You can find it. And after that, after the verdict, we ran to the proceeding that began at 4 o'clock by Jed Rakoff of Jane Doe 1, Epstein victim, against JPM Chase and Deutsche Bank. The most interesting part was the JPM Chase part, because they're pretty much throwing Jes Staley under the bus. He's a man that was at Barclays but also at Chase, and they're saying, well, yeah, maybe he did commit violent sexual assault, but it wasn't sex trafficking. If I was Jes Staley, I'd be pretty concerned. Today there's going to be a guilty plea, change of plea of Hakime, a man who tried to sell guns for an attack on a synagogue. We're going to be covering that one to see what kind of plea deal he got. But in the banking news, of course, Silicon Valley Bank, Signature Bank, we covered that, Barney, Frank, Derrick, Cephas. First Republic Bank, getting kind of bailed out. Guess who's on the board? Tom Barrack. Tom Barrack, the man who was acquitted in EDNY of being an agent of the UAE. There's a few other banks that Moody has named, and we're going to be writing a story about them quite soon. InnerCityPress.com, the UN is corrupt.